So I came up with Dean for a Day actually looking at some other deans at colleges and universities across the country had done it, and it's a way to get students to better understand what the dean's office does. Typically people only come here when they have a problem, and we're kind of the last resort to be able to solve that, and that's a great role because we can help students achieve their goals, get them closer to graduation, get them actually graduated or whatever. But there's a lot of other things that go on in the office that students typically don't know about or maybe aren't aware of. So one of the things for me in creating this opportunity was to share with the campus community the bigger picture of what the dean's office does. I'm really fortunate to have an amazing staff that makes things run so smoothly and makes my job easier, and so I wanted to take advantage of those amazing resources that we have. And I got really great submissions from about a dozen students in the college who were interested in the opportunity and being able to do that. And then the other piece of it is for me to kind of have a student experience for a day. So Gianna Pisa, who's a sophomore psychology major who was the ultimate selection for Dean for a Day, I'm going to be going to her classes. She works as a GEM in the General Studies school and working with freshman students and getting them acclimated to Kean, so I wanted to be able to have that experience. She lives in the dorms, so we're going to take a tour of the dorms. We're going to have lunch in the dining hall, and so to me it's really a way to get a real student experience for an entire day, and to see the challenges, but just to see kind of how vibrant the intellectual community is here at Kean. So I thought it was a great idea when I kind of read about it, and I'm excited to try it out today, and I hope that it's the first of many times that I do this.
So I saw on Cougar Link that Dean for a Day was an option, so I decided to click on it and read what you had to do. So I just submitted my name, my GPA, what I wanted to do, and why I wanted to be Dean. So I wrote a small essay saying that I wanted to be Dean to get the connection and the communication flowing between higher ups and students. So it's very important for students to get to know who is on campus and what the campus does and what every office does in the campus. So I wanted to be that student voice and experience that for myself, and I think Dean for a Day sounds fun to anyone. And I'm really lucky to have Dr. Mercantini to take his place because he has an important role. So my day was very interesting. I met a lot of new people, and I got to experience what it's actually like to be in Dr. Mercantini's shoes. I got to learn a lot about what he does on an everyday basis, and it surprised me how little that I knew about what a dean actually does, and I think it's very important for students to recognize what their professors and faculty and everyone does for them and what exactly it is that they do on an everyday basis. So it was very interesting to me to learn about that. And something fun is an event that we came up with that is in the works currently, so that should be interesting.
It's been great being a student for a day, getting to sit in on a class, and I actually learned some things about psychology of parenting and death and dying. So that was great, getting to see the dorms. I'd never been inside any of the residence halls here, so getting to go into the new upper class dorm and get a little bit of a tour and try and come up with some ideas of maybe integrating some academic programming with residence life. Was exactly what I was trying to do with this, was just to get some new ideas. And Gianna and the student focus group that she met with, she was able to bring some of those ideas when we had lunch with some faculty and staff members in the CAF, in the residence hall cafeteria. So trying to actually, like, for me now we're at the stage where the day's gone really well and it's done what I wanted it to do, and getting some of the ideas, which is what I had hoped would be generated by doing this, and beginning to think about how to implement those, whether it's this new event that Gianna talked about that we'll hopefully have launched for the fall and some other opportunities that we'll be able to do here in the spring. So it's done exactly what I'd hoped it would do and even more.